Okay, purple belts, getting on your gear in under a minute and 30 seconds. A minute and 30 seconds not a super long time, so make sure that you're getting your gear on in the correct order. I'm going to show you that today. So the order that you want to make sure you get on your gear, okay? I'm not going to explain how to get your gear on because you guys should know that by now. The order you want to get your gear on, if you do not come into the academy with shin pads and elbow pads on already, use this order. If otherwise, you can just skip forward and watch later. But the order that you're going to want to do is shin pads first. Okay, so you put on your shin pads. Right. Put on both shin pads. Also, you may want to organize your sparring gear bag to make sure that you can find your stuff. So shin pads on, all right. Then elbow pads on. All right. Then your foot gear on. You want to make sure you're putting the correct foot gear on, the foot pads on. If you have adult sizes, it does have a left or a right. If you put it on the wrong side, your foot pads won't last as long. So make sure that you are putting your foot pads on the correct foot, okay? Put your foot pads on. After foot pads is your headgear. So your foot pads, your headgear, all right? If you have a face shield, you don't necessarily need a mouthpiece. If you don't have a face shield, make sure you get your mouthpiece on after you get or at least get your mouthpiece after you put your helmet on. It's harder to do with your hand pads. So you put your helmet on, other mouthpiece or not. If you wear a face shield, remember you're going to need it for testings and tournaments. You're going to need your mouthpiece for testings and tournaments. And so you would want to get that mouthpiece on before you put your helmet on. Okay. Then you do your hand pads. You always do your hand pads last because it is hard to get on the rest of your gear with hand pads. Okay. To put your hand pads on first is going to be a lot slower. Get everything else on is a lot harder. And that's how you get your gear on in a minute and a half. Okay, do that order. You will definitely get your gear on a lot faster if you come to class already with your shin pads and elbow pads. Half the time you should probably do that anyways. If you have Taekwondo pants instead of Taekwondo shorts, you're going to want to put your shin pads on before class. If you have a Taekwondo jacket instead of a dry weave, again, you're going to want to put your elbow pads on before class. Also, it just takes more time putting your pant leg over and putting your sleeve over. Okay? Now getting your gear off in under a minute, I think it's a minute and a half. Getting your gear off, alright? Remember, you're going to want to do helmet first. Okay? I do helmet first just because I don't like wearing the helmet. You guys can do hand pads first if you want. But after helmet is hand pads, okay? And you're going to want to flip them inverted, all right, to save some room in your sparring bag. To flip them inverted, put them together. You can even put them inside your helmet. That's what a lot of people do, I know. All right, elbow pads next. All right, put them in. After that, foot pads. Don't try to take your shin pads off before because sometimes your foot pad layers over your shin pads. Be careful. Don't try to rip these off. That's when you start. That's when wear and tear starts happening. So your foot pads won't last as long. So you want to put your foot pads in your bag. Then after that, shin pads. All right. When you put your shin pads up, put them together. That way it's easier to find them later. All right. You're gonna want to put all of your pads together, but take your shin pads, put them together, makes them easier to find later. You may want to put them on top with your elbow pads because those are the things you want to put in first, okay? And that is getting your gear on and off in under a minute and a half.